Hello everyone. Hope everyone's well this evening, afternoon, morning, whatever it might be for you. If you'll notice, I've got a poll there at the top of the chat. Be great if you voted. If not, that's fine too. Let's just make sure the camera is adjusted in the perfect place here, best I can get it. Oh, that's interesting. Look what happens. Okay, iPhone, be that way. Let's move this over here. Maybe that'll change things. Nope. I'm going to start off with my happy mail because there's just 3 today from this week. Everything came in before my birthday pretty much, which is awesome. And so I've got this card here, and this, I love this. This is from Mary Coverstad, and she just made this cake with some, and I recognize this paper because I've had this paper before. Little cake stand, just little squares, very, very clever, and just a note inside. Very cute. Very cute. Hey Chow, hey Gloria, hey Jim, hi Maddie. And then there's this one from Erin Coverstad with all kinds of little designs on there, and that looks like pattern paper. And then this little balloon die is over top of some vellum with some pretty little sparklies. Very lovely. Okay, need to get used to where I need to put my hands here. And then finally we've got this one from Amy Hewlin, and this is cute. I like how she did these flags on the bottom here. Some little butterflies and some little sparkly gems. Just a happy birthday with a note and a very encouraging kindness, pass it on. I really like that. You can do it. You can do it. Can you guys hear me okay? Looks like so far we've got 50% with Princess Leia. Let me open that out. 33% want a dog. So what I'm going to be using is obviously my dies from Trinity Stamps, and I still have a mess here from a video I made earlier today, so let me get the, I don't know why this is here because I was lazy and didn't put it away. I've got here, if I'm going to do Leia, I'm going to need my Kokeshi dolls because that's the hair I need. Where are you guys? Here are the Oh So Scary Gnomes. Where are the Kokeshi dolls? Here's their wrapper, but where are the dies? I'm not keeping my dies so much on magnets anymore. They're too heavy. The whole little thing to carry is heavy. Hey Cordelia. Where are you guys? I know you're here somewhere. Ooh, we might need some parts from this one. So we're just basically making Frankensteins here. I can't find my Kokeshi dolls. Where'd you guys go? Okay, there's that. There's that. What's this? That's not it. Alright, this is insane. Here they are. And then I've got my springtime gnomes. So lots of things here to make characters. Yeah, they do. I'm in, hi Irma. And I have one of those scrapbook.com like double dividers, and it got so heavy that when I picked it up, the middle divider tore out because they're made of like a heavy paper. Yeah, it's either that or keep them in a smaller container, but my Trinity stamp collection is getting quite huge. So, as you would expect. So, let's check our poll here. We're still at 50% with Princess Leia, 20% with Willie Nelson, 30% with the dog. We'll give it a couple more minutes and see. Hi, Cordelia. So, if we're gonna do Princess Leia, we're gonna need hair. We're gonna need Star Wars buttons, and they are in here. Right there. And then we're going to need, of course I'll have to make a background, you know, I can't just leave it undone. This is hung up somewhere here. There we go. I did put these on magnets because they're probably more frequently used, so I reach for them more, and I don't want to mix up the sets. I'm going to need her dress. I'm going to need her hands. I'm going to need a lightsaber. This is quite the crooked lightsaber, but it'll work. I'm going to need a belt. Come on. Let's see if this is the right belt. I think I use a belt. Yeah, that belt will work. I'm going to need sleeves. I'm going to need a nose. See if I have something in one of these sets that would more represent a lightsaber. I think probably the parasol. Now keep in mind that we will have to do some cutting. I mean, like, you know, trimming dies off to fit and to fit the character. Oh, we need a face. Yes, we do. We need a face. She's not going to have a beard because obviously she's a gnome. So, where are my magnets? That's crazy. Where did I put them? Over there. Okay. I'm just going to suck all these up into this magnet while I prep. And I'm going to use actually my sidekick because it's big enough to cut all these out. And it's faster than using the electronic machine. Oh, you just saw lightning? You know what? It's so stinking hot, but we were expecting like a thunderstorm today, which would be highly welcome. And I'm gonna use some scraps here and cut them to kind of fit. Okay, we'll start with, we're going to start with her dress. That'll fit. I think I better go this way with it. And I think I might be able to get her hair on this one. We'll see if they actually cut. Sometimes it's hit or miss with my sidekick. Hey, Roadrunner. There is a Sidekick 2.0. It's a pink one. You mean like a bigger size? I swear I saw a pink. I think it was pink. Okay, dress, hair. This is going to be so easy. I might be able to make her a dog. I think it's going to be easy. Alright, let's get nose, hands, face, sleeves. This is the fastest way to die cut that I know of. as long as it's, you know, cutting the dies and they're within the right size. So we had a vote here. We have a poll at the top of the screen of what I should make gnomes out of. Make out of these gnome dies. And Princess Leia has won so far, and just time, you know, time permitting, we may do more. Okay, I've got all those. I need belt and parasol, which is going to be our lightsaber, because she's got to have a lightsaber. Mary wanted me to make both so that they could be on the road again to a land far, far away. Which I thought was funny. Okay. We might be able to use other parts of the parasol too. Hi, Diane. I can, yeah, anybody can. You can make characters from parts, and you know, I highly encourage that if you have a lot of dies, is to take a look at your dies and decide, you know, who they can be. Okay, yeah, sometimes the sidekick doesn't want to cut out this intricate stuff. So I may have to just hand make a lightsaber, and I can do that, and it'll probably turn out better anyway. So we'll get this out of the way. And then let me just put my dies back so I don't lose them. And I think I ended up using all the ones out of just the Halloween, the Oh So Spooky gnome set. Oh, what am I doing? I just put one in there that doesn't belong in there. This is Takeshi doll. This is Takeshi doll. Okay. Oh, you're very welcome. I like to stay fresh. Now, how did I have this fit? There's the other puzzle, is how do you, I think it was here. I don't know where the heck yep, it was there. Okay. I think the sleeves were in here. I think this stick was right here. That's part of the broomstick. You make a big investment when you buy dies. And so you might as well use them to their fullest potential. All right. Move all this stuff aside until I need it. Let's get my extra hand. Do they label the die pieces? No. And before I say no, let me just look. No. As far as I know, Sizzix is the only company that does that. So she's going to be a chubby little Leia, but that's okay. I want to make sure that her face is going to fit. I was thinking I could probably make a, oh yeah, that's going to be perfect. Little chubby nose. That's going to be funny. Alright, so we need to get coloring here. And I believe that I will just simply ink blend. That way there's more time, because if I start coloring these, it'll take a long time. Let's see here, do I want the sleeves to go this way? I can choose which way I want the sleeves to go. I can have them go, no, I don't want them, this is the proper way. Okay, so let's see, Leia's dress is actually kind of white, but we aren't going to do white. Dragon Con. No, Jim, she's not going to be in her leather bikini. I could, but that'd be hilarious. Chubby. Oh my gosh. You're killing me, Smalls. Let me find my cookie dough here. And we'll need our grr, and we'll need our shady, our Weeping Willow. that I will use dye inks for this, and let's do the overall color here in cookie dough. Hi, Delina. Oh, I need to get her some feet. That's what she's missing, feet. And she, if I recall, she wears like combat boot type things. I think her belt matches her dress. It does have a thing hanging off too. Oops. Like a tie hanging off. I think I needed a bigger one of this. I think I needed this one here. Let's see if we like this belt better. Yeah, this will be better. I need to make a bigger one. And then also I need feet. And that's the other handy thing about Sidekick is I don't have to fumble around to get the plug and stuff like that. Yes, my mini Empress works fine and I still use it, in case you're wondering. Oh, thank you, Delana. I mean, if I did the leather bikini, I would have to hand do all of it. Let's see, do I have any parts? I mean, I might have parts in all of my extensive collection of dyes to get a bikini. Oh my gosh. You know what, too? I sort of want legs. Let's use these bunny ears for legs. We'll see if that works. So I don't know about you guys, but we've been having a little miniature heat wave here. And of course that dye slipped. That's the only thing, is you have to tape these down. But that's okay, because I don't need that part. These are the springtime gnome bunny ears. These are the feet. Here's our belt. Okay, feet go here, belt goes here. Let's move that belt. We might use it for something else. See, where did I put the, oh, I didn't put the feet out yet. Okay, that's a better belt. Okay, back to our cookie dough here. Let's get this belt. Seems to me, and it's been a long time since I've seen it, but it seems to me she's wearing like Doc Marten type boots. Remember those? Okay, so deal with her body. Make sure I'm in camera range here. I'll probably do a little bit of shading though, just to kind of, you know, make it a little better. We'll see. It depends on how well I do with my glue. I couldn't afford Doc Martens either. I did have one pair and I found them to be extremely uncomfortable, so I gave them away. And I'm just going to tap this off over here so I don't have excess glue coming out, so if I want to do some manipulating, I can. Like add shading. Like sometimes if you try to add shading over or add anything ink over glue, it looks funky NASA. Okay, we want her little arms. Let's get her face and nose. Move the shoes, move the fake legs. Oh, and her hands need to be people hands, so do the hands in people color too. And typically I'll use Tattered Rose for that on my Distress Oxides. Yes, we do still do junk journals on Friday mornings. Oh, thank you, Pam. Hi. Let's see. So, Tattered Rose. Let me just make sure that this brush doesn't have any other pinks on it. I know it's a little bit kind of bright for skin, but you know, I mean, this is a chubby Princess Leia. Okay, so, and the reason I did all that is because I need to decide how to build this. She looks more like Yoda because of her short little head, but that's okay. It's not the Rebel Pink brush. I don't not even use those brushes anymore. For shame, for shame. Okay, we know she has brown hair. We'll worry about her hair in a minute. Let's help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope. Her shoulders are just too wide. Let's try. Well, then that she looks like a sumo wrestler. Oh, very nice. Extra money. Oh, now we've got changes in our poll here. Let's see where we are. We're still, though, Princess Leia at 46%. Free money that you already paid. You know, I feel like kind of, she's definitely sumo-ish. No. Yeah, she's had a few too many pudding cups. No appliances, yeah. Oh gosh. Yeah, I think I may have time to do Willie too. Well, you know, I've got to do kind of a Star Wars-y background to put her on. I can't just make her and leave her. Although you could do this. You could just sit here and make gnomes. Okay. Should be holding a lightsaber in this hand. Give that a little glue. Give that a little stick. Out that excess. Yeah, that was definitely a happy surprise. These parts are easy. Where I'm going to run into trouble is making the Doc Marten boots. And then I've got another die that I can make the tie with. Okay, we have brown hair. Uh-oh, did I lose a boot? There it is. Oh, you know what? This can be this piece here. I bet I could cross it over itself and make that her tie. A little bit on the long side, but we'll see. We'll see how that rolls. Let's get our hair. So I'm gonna first come in with the cookie dough. Although she didn't really have bangs, but this is what I have. So, and we'll come in with the Weeping Willow. I'm just gonna go kind of want her to have a little bit of shine in her hair if I can. You can always draw it in, but I can draw anything in that I want. Definitely a sumo. Sumo. Oh my gosh. You just don't know what's going to happen. It's a no. Okay, you're right. Bangs are required, so there's something for the nose to hang over. What's not required is eyes. Oh, it looks more like a teddy bear, an Ewok. It looks like an Ewok, huh? It's Leia, folks. Let's pop that nose up on a piece of foam. I'm very careful I can fit that square there. I need darker brown hair. I can go darker. But before I do that, before I put the nose on, I better do that. Let me get a smaller brush because where did I put that Lavinia? I keep finding and losing my small Lavinia brush again. Where'd you go? Well, I'll just use one of these Altenew brushes. She definitely needs to go on a diet. Because I'm going to want to do some extra shading anyway, so I may as well find this brush. Oh my, this is cracking me up. This isn't the best paper for ink blending. I already glued her hair on, so I need to be a little bit careful. I already got some on her face. She just got a dirty face. Okay, and let's blend that out with a little bit of cookie dough. Should blend out. Yeah. Should. Should is the operative word. Yeah, that's a little bit more brown. I'm using just Accent Opaque 120 pound, and it's not wonderful for blending. At least not for me. For my taste of blending, I think we still need a little bit more darker up here. I may have to come in with a black almost. I don't want to try to go any more towards her face because I already got some on her face. Spent wait. Oh, this could be a little Christmas angel, you guys. Let me just clean up my ink here before I get it everywhere. Right, come back here, my little doppelganger. Let's do some cookie dough on these little, what we're gonna call ties. Oh, let's get her nose on. Oh my gosh, this was a crazy idea. And let's do the belt in a little bit deeper. Do the belt in the fur. Yeah, that's better. Decide how it should look, and then I'll glue it together, and then I'll trim off what I don't need. Okay. Yeah, it is kind of like a Cabbage Patch doll, isn't it? I'm gonna have to do a good lightsaber so that I can distinguish her from other hilarious characters. Alright, now let's think about this leg and boot situation. Normally, us chubbos don't have such thin legs. So what I'm trying to do here is create boots. Work. She's got a green lightsaber, right? I need to see if I can find her boots here. Okay. Okay, home. Oh, her belt needs to be darker. Wait. Let's go with images. I don't remember her wearing white boots. Oh, and she's carrying a gun. That must be in a different scene. I want her to have a lightsaber. Nope, she's wearing white boots. Down, 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 down. Oh, there's your bikini. Her lightsaber is blue. Thank you. Okay, white boots it is. But we're doing off-white because she's dirty. And it doesn't look like they were Doc Martens at all. I hope you guys didn't think you were going to get a photorealistic layout of a gnome die. She looks just like me. Not a lot of boots showing here. Okay, so I'm going to now just add some details. Thanks, Jim. Yeah, after she escaped from the trash crate. Hi, Sherry. Okay, I'm going to grab one of my makeup brushes. Do I have any clean ones in here? Do I need to get out a clean one? I just keep them all in here and just kind of. This one will probably work. Just see, wipe some of this green off so I don't accidentally get green on her. If I do, I do. It's just spinach trash. I am on every Thursday, yes. And then most Friday mornings with the Junk Journal series. Now let's just do light blending here just to kind of get, this isn't really going the way I had hoped, but, and I do want this to be brown because it is brown. Just to kind of get some dimension going in her little frock. That'd be awesome if you did. Always happy to meet new people. The more the merrier, and we have a great group of, like, you know, people that regularly visit. There, that gave her little skirt some, now she looks like a chubby gladiator. Oops, there goes an earbud. Get back in there, laughing too much. Let's get some, little bit, let's get this cookie dough back and get a little bit of shading here in the bottoms of her sleeves. Miss Piggy. Hi, Dawn. Oh, I know the feeling about the time loss thing. Just do some kind of shading here. I don't know how to make her look thinner. I don't know how to make myself look thinner, so don't go on camera. Don't look in the mirror. Oh, she looks like Friar Tuck. Tomorrow morning, I'm trying to get my junk journal done so that I can start on an art journal. So I can start building it. And I'm not sure what's Dawn's plan. She's here though, she might be able to say. Okay, we'll add just a little. It's kind of like putting contour under your chin. Doesn't work. me see here. It's pretty much Leia. Gnome Leia. Put her in stripes top to bottom. Yeah. That's right. Gnomes are not skinny. I got you. You're on with Jay tonight. Okay, cool. Okay, let's get a background going for her. I'm thinking about... Oh, we need a lightsaber. Okay, let's make one of those. Even though she's actually has a Tommy gun or whatever kind of gun she has. This will help people understand more that this is Leia and not Yoda. Okay, so this needs to be rounded at the top. This is where I'm terrible. It needs to have a grip. If I put it across her body, then she doesn't look so chubby. Okay. Let's do a grip. So the grip needs to be just a little bit bigger. Okay, we said her lightsaber is blue. Okay. And so, thinking about blue, what do I have the closest that's sort of almost like a lit up blue? I wonder if this Bally blue. Let's find out. Well, I do like that color. So that's the color blue we're going with. Because we like it. Let me just put something down here so that I don't get ink everywhere. That'll make it easier than trying to clean up the ink. A little bit darker to round this out. Let's see, what do I have? Let's try Paradise. Let's do purpley. Let's do blue though. You voted Willie Nelson. This down on here so I have more control over it. Got a little brown ink on here, so I need to be careful. I didn't clean it when I used it earlier. Okay. That is very wet, so I'm going to tap it off a lot. Stay. Well, I'm almost finished with Call the Midwife so that when the new season starts, I can watch it. I'm excited. It's a favorite show. Oops, why did I do that? Why? Why do you do things like this? I wasn't paying attention. So she's gonna have a shorter lightsaber probably. Or we're just gonna leave it and let it be. Just move this over here. Evening, you'll be a veggie. I understand that one. I do. I don't think there's really any way to really blend that out. That's the trick about using this kind of paper. Let me just give it a little try though. I'm not afraid to try. And then let's give it a little bit of light here. I think I'll grab my ruler just to get a nice straight line. Since this is pigment ink and it's wet, my gel pen's gonna fight me a little bit. Okay. Alright, where did the lid go? Right here. Okay. Let's do our little, what's that called? A hilt? Uh-oh, what's going on here? Our vote swayed. Nope, we're still 40% and we're 40% Willy. We want a black hilt. Close enough. Let's use what's on my tool. We need some little, I have a lightsaber somewhere around here. I want it at work. I'll just do some little buttons here and there. Just some little noise, basically noise. Now Willy's going to be a little bit harder because I have to fabricate a guitar, because there is no Willie Nelson without his famed red, white, and blue guitar strap and guitar with a hole in it. Otherwise it could just be any old hippie. Alright, Leia. I think we'll place your lightsaber once we get you in a background. Let me see if I have a pre-made that will work. No. I kind of like her in that setting. It's an airport. Yeah, Logan Airport. Nope, neither one of these. I'm sure I have something better. If not, I'll make something real quick. You guys know I have a million backgrounds. This looks more like the garbage, right? Or, you know, like a spaceship. And what I can do is I can run that through embossing folder. Let me grab it if I can find it. Grayish green. Hey Donna. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and emboss this panel. And I'm not going to wet it. It's watercolor paper. It's been painted. It's got all kinds of, it's got Lunar paste and just all kinds of stuff on it. So it really does not need to be wet. And I have to do this over here at my vagabond, so bear with me. Typically go 3 times, but I'm just going twice. Okay, let's do, I think I want to make these metallic. Let's do this wax right here. This stuff stinks. Well, let me find a little dealy bob to put it on. Flying around, no thanks. I'll keep my feet on terra firma, which is kind of sad because I don't get to see my kids very often when I do that. Let's see, do I have one of these already dirty? I don't. Okay. So I'm just gonna put some of this on here, and I'm just gonna go over. Well, it's soaked right in, didn't it? Okay. I'm gonna need to go a little heavier with it. And this is brushed iron. I think I pushed down too hard. Get on there. I don't want to use my finger. I don't like the smell of this stuff. Let's see here. This would be better. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Just kind of get those high points. Okay. Get that way out of my way. Just looking at the chat real quick. Making sure I don't have any questions. Alright, let's put this on a card base. I think I want to trim this down. So 4 by 5 1/4. The chubbiest Princess Leia. I do not have any kind of sentiments that even slightly resemble the words Star Wars. Let's take a look at how this needs to roll here. Well, I don't want that going across her face. Is she right-handed or left? I think she's right. Alright, I'm going to place her lightsaber just on her hand, the way that I feel like it should go. It needs to fit on the card. And go right here. Just let that sit. Right, I have some tiny gnome dies too. Well, one tiny gnome set, and I've got gnomes for years. Let's do. Yeah, I'm gonna pop her up just for the heck of it. And while I lay her down, I want to make sure I lay her down on something clean. While I put foam on her everywhere. Want to mess with all those. Let's do, yeah, I'm gonna do this. This is a lower profile foam tape. Don't stick to everything, you dork. I do have an affiliate link for Trinity. It might be down in the description box. If not, it's in my on my Facebook group in the guides. I don't know what it is, nor do I have access to it from this room or my Macintosh, which is what I work from when I'm doing videos. Need a little bit of support for that hand there. Let me see if I can grab it for you if you need it. Need to definitely support that lightsaber. And look through your dies and what you have, because you never know what you might have that can be turned into something else. Yeah, I do need a clever sentiment to go with it, and I don't know. That's not what I have a lot of, because I don't typically ever know what to say. I mean, I know what to say, right? But like when I'm sending somebody a card or making a card, other than, you know, the usual Happy Halloween, Merry Christmas, Happy Birthday, I don't have a lot of. I could try, you know what? I'm going to try my Scaredy Cat ones. My Tim Holtz ones. I can't get this backer off. Come on. There we go. I wish they made tape like this that didn't have backers on it, like only had one side that was sticky, so I could just glue, because I put glue on it anyway. So I don't see the point in having to mess around with this backing. Anything like, I do have something like that in my Trinity stamp stuff. Ooh, good one. Good one, Dawn. From, I think, back in the April release. Or the March release? I don't know. I've got the What's Up set. Stand tall, little girl. You're beautiful. Let's see. Let's see if I have this set in this box that I already have out, or if it's in the other box. That's such a great idea. Cake. I mean, I have little letters, but I don't have the patience or the time for that right now. Still looking. I think that might be with my other doodle car. Okay, that's going to be in my other box. So I have several of these. I'll show you what I'm talking about. When this got so heavy when I picked it up, this little side thing just completely disintegrated. Okay, where's What's Up? Did she say you light up my life? Hi, Donna. Yes, it would have been great as a light up card. It would have been awesome. Okay. Love you, Watts. That doesn't work. Watts, that doesn't really work. These don't have dies to go with them, so I'll have to. I know you guys think that's all I have is Trinity, but it's what I have a lot of. And, you know, when I start thinking, and I've never taken an inventory of my stuff. So, like, I don't have one of those fancy spreadsheets. I keep wanting one, but I just can't be asked. I'm lazy. Let's see here. Let's do this on craft. Or, no, I don't want to try and do it in blue. We'll do white. So, I need my white embossing powder. You guys should see my floor. So, on Craft Roulette, if we have to craft from something from our floor, everything I own is on the floor. I just assume kiss a Wookiee. You know what? I would love that. And, you know, I mean, we can always make our own, just type them out on the computer and print them. I like sentiments and prefer them directly on the card, but that's not always an option. Let's give that another go. And I forgot to, you know what I forgot to do, you guys? Forgot to put anti-static powder on there. Okay, that looks good. Yep, timing, I'm just about done here. Dawn, you go on at 7:30 Eastern with Jay. You're my only hope. Yeah. Yeah, no, I need some Star Wars sentiments now that I know how to make Star Wars character gnomes. And this is just some Brutus Monroe. I love this embossing powder, this alabaster. It's the best. And I have Ranger, I have WoW. This one works absolutely the best. And no, I don't have any affiliation. I might have an affiliate link, but you know what I mean. I don't work for Christopher or Brutus Monroe. Fabulous. Wonder if I have a die that long that'll cut that out. I'm sure I do somewhere. I don't see it anywhere though. Out of sight, out of mind, don't own it. So. And no, I'm not going to try and cut it with scissors because I can barely cut anything straight with this thing. I lay awake thinking of you. Oh gosh, you are the pun queen. The pun queen. We're going to pop that cinnamon up on some foam tape, and I think I'm gonna have her standing on it because I feel like she's just floating. And yeah, I mean maybe she could do that, but no. I'm looking for my. These the thick ones, yeah. Oops, I need that only from about here over. Now these strips, I put a bunch of anti-static powder. I took all the backs off and put anti-static powder on them, but they still are a little sticky, as evidenced by them sticking to the backer sheet that I had them on, which isn't even a backer sheet. You're still seeing Miss Piggy. That's okay, Pam. I lay awake thinking of you. That's, yeah. You're just going to have to start writing for stamp companies. Punny ones like Trinity. I'm going to have to hold this here for a minute because I've got this waxy surface here that it has to stick to. All right, guys. Yay or nay? Did we, other than if you might see Miss Piggy, and I got a little brown on her nose, but she's dirty from being in the trash compactor. Did we hit the mark with Princess Leia? Okay, cool beans. Thank you everybody for coming and hanging out. Hey Teresa, just headed out, friend. For coming and spending your time with me and hanging out. I appreciate you so much. And I hope to see some of you tomorrow morning. If I don't see you then, maybe I'll see you on Craft Roulette tomorrow evening. My friend Jay goes live in a little while, and my friend the Crafty Visage, also known as Dawn, who's here in our chat, will be there. Let me see if I can figure out how to find the. I don't know how to work my Macintosh, and that's really shameful. But and I don't think I have any mods in here. Are you still here, Chow? You want to link Jay's channel? If not, he's called Craft by Jay, and he'll be live with my friend Dawn. They'll be crafting together. And Dawn, I'm going to see you tomorrow morning. Yay! All right, guys. Thanks so much. Take care. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up on your way out. Bye-bye.